She is not going to stand in front of you and say, "I like you, make a move." That is not how attraction usually shows up. A lot of the time, it shows up in tiny movements, small touches, quick adjustments, little things her hands do before her words ever catch up. And if you do not know what to look for, you can miss it completely. That is why so many men walk away thinking a woman was just being polite, when she was actually giving them a very real signal. So let me make this simple. If you know how to read the way she touches herself, you can understand a lot more than her words ever tell you. And women, to be fair, do this too when they are trying to read men. The body gives things away, always has. Here are 7 touch signals that can mean she is into you. First one, pay attention to her hair. Not the kind of casual hair move someone does when it is windy or messy. I mean the kind that happens over and over while she is talking to you. She twirls it, pushes it behind her ear, runs her fingers through it, pulls it over one shoulder. That is not always planned. A lot of the time, it is just energy. She feels something and her hands need somewhere to go. And when a woman is attracted, her hands often go straight to her hair, because it gives her something to do while she is trying to stay calm in front of you. Second, look at her neck. This one is quiet, but it says a lot. If she lightly touches her neck, brushes her collarbone, or traces the side of her throat while she is talking to you, that is usually not random. The neck is one of the most exposed parts of the body, so when someone brings attention to it, they are often showing comfort, softness, and a little bit of trust. Think about it. Nobody keeps touching their neck around someone they feel totally cold toward. It happens when she is aware of you, when she wants to be noticed, when her body is doing the talking for her. Third, watch her lips. Maybe she touches them with her finger, maybe she presses them together. Maybe she slowly puts on lip balm while looking your way. Maybe she bites the corner of her lower lip without even realizing it. That is one of those moves that can completely change the mood in a room. Her lips are one of the first places attention goes in a face-to-face conversation, and women know that. Even when they are not fully thinking about it, they understand what drawing attention there can do. It makes the interaction feel closer, more personal, more charged. If she keeps touching her lips while holding eye contact, do not tell yourself it is nothing. Fourth, check what she does with her jewelry. Necklace, earrings, ring, bracelet. Anything she can touch with her fingers. A woman who is interested often starts playing with something small like that. She twists the chain, slides a ring around, flicks an earring, touches the pendant near her chest. That is not just nervous habit. Sometimes it is, yes. But nervousness and attraction often show up together. When a woman likes you, her body can get restless. Her hands need a place to send that energy, and jewelry becomes the easy outlet. And if her fingers keep going back to the necklace, especially while she is smiling at you, that is not a bad sign at all. Fifth, notice whether she touches you first. This one is bigger than people realize. A brush on the arm, a quick touch on the shoulder, her hand resting on yours for a second too long. These are not huge gestures, but they matter because touch is a boundary. When she crosses it on purpose, she is usually trying to create a little more closeness. That does not mean every touch is a confession, but in the right moment, it is a strong clue. And you can usually feel the difference. If it is accidental, it comes and goes fast. If it is intentional, it lingers. It happens while she is laughing, or leaning in, or making sure you notice her, and women do the same thing to test comfort. Men do it too. It is part of the dance. The key is not to freeze up, meet the energy. Notice it. 6, watch what she does with whatever is in front of her. Her glass, her straw, her phone, the rim of her cup, the stem of a wine glass, a spoon she is moving back and forth. When a woman starts tracing objects while talking to you, she is often channeling energy into her hands because she does not know where else to put it. It can look harmless, casual, almost absent-minded, but the timing matters. If she only does it while she is focused on you, that changes the meaning. She is engaged. She is stimulated. She is not just sitting there waiting for the conversation to end. She is in it. And often that little motion is one of the only ways her nervous system has to leak out what she is feeling. 7th, pay attention to how she frames her face. This is the one a lot of men miss. If she rests her chin on her hand, touches her cheek, or lightly cups part of her face while listening to you, do not assume she is bored. A lot of men get that wrong. Sometimes she is tired. Sure. But when her eyes stay on you, when she is smiling, when she seems soft and present, that is not boredom, that is comfort, that is interest, that is her giving you a more open, unguarded version of herself. And it is powerful because it changes how she looks in the moment. It brings attention to her expression, her eyes, her mouth, the whole vibe of her face. It is subtle, but it is intimate. That is the pattern here. Attraction does not always show up in the big dramatic way people expect. It slips out through movement, through touch, through little unconscious habits that become impossible to ignore once you know what they mean. And this matters because men and women both miss things when they only listen to words. Words can be polite, words can be safe, words can hide a lot, but the body usually tells the truth first. So the next time you are talking to a woman and she keeps playing with her hair touching her neck, adjusting her lips, fidgeting with her jewelry, brushing your arm, tracing her glass, or resting her face in her hand while she looks at you, do not brush it off too quickly. She may be saying a lot more than you think, and if you learn to notice it, you will stop missing the moments that actually matter.